Hey YouTube, Mark Kaufman here, and today I've sat down and just having some coffee, and I want to show you the knife that I've actually been carrying for about 2 weeks now, and I have been enjoying this pocket knife immensely. I haven't carried anything else. I haven't carried my Epicenter. I haven't been carrying my 940. I've not even been carrying my Sebenza. I have been carrying this little guy, the Cold Steel Lucky One. And this is a discontinued model from Cold Steel. And this knife has S35 VN steel, made in Italy, carbon fiber handle scales, which are solid carbon fiber, a pocket clip, and a fantastic ergonomic handle. So you can just get your 3 fingers there and your pinky kind of rides back here, but it is a very good little knife. You have a half stop, pretty good close. It's running on nylon washers, which is a big negative for me. But first off, I actually ended up taking this thing apart by accident because I wanted to tighten up the pivot. And I ended up loosening the wrong side, and it was the whole tube assembly and came out the opposite end. I was just wanting the screw side so I could at least loosen it up, clean it out, put some new Loctite in there. And I ended up having to take this whole thing apart, and I spent about 30 minutes trying to get this thing back together. So it's definitely not one that you want to try and disassemble. I did it mainly by accident, but I got it back together. The washers in this are very, very thin, but I will say this is a fantastic little knife. Now, since I've got these other ones out here, we can see that, yes, this is going to be a small knife compared to what I regularly carry. And to be honest, this knife has really taken up a lot of my pocket time. I've been carrying either one knife with my primary carry, which is either an LCP or an EC9S, or I carry one primary knife and then a fixed blade. So lately, it's either been the Lucky One or it has been the Victorinox Sportsman that has actually been in my pocket. And you can see here, these knives are practically almost the same size. Okay, now you're probably wondering, well, why would you carry the Lucky One if you have tools with the Victorinox? Well, I do not use the tools on the Victorinox every single day. Rarely do I need all of these tools nowadays. They're mostly used in the house than at the office. But this here is fantastic because you've got a very good blade steel here, a great shape in a blade format that I think is very utilitarian. You've got a good flat grind here, then you've got the swedge, not the swedge, but the flats here on the back, which give it a little bit of stability. Now, you're probably wondering, why would you need stability with a knife that small? Why not just go with a full flat ground blade like the Victorinox? Well, I don't know. Andrew Demko is the one that designed this, and I haven't heard him talk about this model all that much. But to be fair, this thing does slice rather well. But having that heavier blade, you're able to cut through stuff that might be a little bit heavier for a knife this small, and it's able to take on those challenges. Now, there is one called the Lucky One 2, and it has a 2-bladed setup. It's kind of like a muskrat, but you have one plain edge and then you have a serrated edge. And to be honest, I don't really use serrations all that much. I do use them, but Cold Steel serrations are more jagged than slicey, and I just don't like them. So finding this on eBay pre-owned was a great deal. Now you're probably wondering, well, how much is this? Well, this is discontinued. I ended up picking this up pre-owned for $40. So to be honest, that's a really good deal on S35VN, solid marbled carbon fiber scales, and a knife made in Italy. But these are regularly around $70. Okay, I just found this from a seller that had a bunch of other knives, and I don't think he really realized what he had. So I was able to get this at a very good price, and I have been enjoying it immensely. It's going on its 3rd week in the pocket, and to be honest, this is a fantastic knife. Now, why am I carrying it so much? Well, it has a great blade, but it is stupidly light. This is lighter than an Opinel number 8, okay? This is an extremely light knife and easy knife to carry, and the pocket clip actually does a fantastic job keeping this in the pocket. It's very, very firm considering how small this knife is, but I have had no problems of this thing catching or coming out of my pocket at any time. So I thought you guys would enjoy seeing this one. Till the next one, I'll talk to you guys later.